So the pure bloodline, the Aryan race, the reptilians, what is the connection? So when we think of pure, we inherently think good. My logic of all this information that I'm breaking down, literally the pure bloodline, and the reason why they want to keep it pure is because they're the freaking food source. To keep these reptilian beings that they feel as though that they are connected to, don't even damn realize, you know, because according to Arizona Wilder, okay, who was a part of the Illuminati and all this other stuff, she got brought up in this. She's seen shape shifting. She's been to rituals and all kind of other stuff like that. Okay, and she pretty much broke every goddamn thing down. And I guess it depends on your perception, how you think, what you take it. To me, it has to make sense. Okay, so that's how my logic works. It has to make goddamn sense. So I'm sitting here listening to this lady damn talking this interview, and she literally said that the reason why they use this pure and want to use the pure Aryan blood race, you know, is because they need their blood to sustain their human form and shit. And then, now these reptilian beings live thousands and thousands of years. So our lifetime is like a millisecond to one of them. You know, allegedly Queen Elizabeth was one of them, okay? And this lady in Arizona Wilder said, she said once they die or they pass on, she said they move on to another body. Now, I guess they have to have like an inherent, or you would probably have to create something that has, like, I'm O negative. And I'm thinking, I don't know if that has something to do with the shit. Like, I started doing the research on the O negative. I ain't know about it. I thought I could take everybody's damn blood. I said I'm O, so that means I'm neutral. I could take everybody and shit. Till I went to college and I'm in biology class, and my professor was like, no, baby. She said, you O negative, you can only take goddamn O negative. And I was like, what the f-? Be seeing all these commercials and stuff. Yes, if you're O or O negative, you know, we need your blood and come on out. And I was like, oh, hell no. And then I remember, like, years ago, this one lady told me never be an organ donor. She said when they ask you at the license place, you want to be an organ donor. So ever since then, I'd be like, no. Because she said what'll happen is if you get into like a slight accident or something to where they can save you, and they see you an organ donor, and they see that they can save like 5 people, they gonna just let your ass die and take your damn organs. And that always just stuck with me, man. That always just freaking stuck with me. And anyways, in the Bible, it says you ain't supposed to take nobody else's blood any damn way. Like, it literally tells us that. Like, that's an abomination. You're not supposed to be taking nobody else's blood. But because people are so low vibrational and fear mongering, like I said, you're not seeing yourself as spirit. You think this is your only life, and because of your perception, you move through this life with fear. You can be easily controlled and manipulated and everything else, and you will literally prolong your suffering and your family member suffering to hold on to this life. And it's like, Jesus said to let this shit go. For whoso that hateth his life will have everlasting life. Like, what parts of that ain't y'all understanding? Because this is hell. So why is you trying to stay attached? Okay, you build up your vibration and you move the hell on. If you want to stay attached to the beast system and want to build up your generational web and all this other bullshit in the beast system gonna initially turn around on your ass, and you is gonna be a part of helping your own goddamn destruction. So anyways, I don't want to get too far from there because I want my white brothers and sisters to hear this shit right here, because that pure shit is not necessarily a good damn thing. That's kind of like being on a farm and the pigs think that they the shit. You know what I'm saying? They think that they the shit. They get to roll around and slop all goddamn day. They get to eat abundance of goddamn food, man. We got everything that we need. We are abundant. And then it's a whole bunch of us. We outnumber y'all ass. Y'all is the minority. And we is the majority. Not realizing that they is the damn food, because they literally been breeding y'all on this damn planet for what they freaking need. Like breeding breeding them. And I always used to wonder why the hell when I watch alien abductions, it always be white people on here talking. And this is not all white people, and they actually said it has nothing to really do with skin color. That's what Ariana Wilder said, but yes, the hell the damn Duke, then she turned around and said that she wished she didn't have blue eyes. I was like, oh, like that kind of like did make me have like a level of compassion, because I always used to have compassion, of course, for the indigenous and black people, and just looking at what was going on. And you know what? When you really think about it, them white people back in the days, you know, treating slaves like they were fucking cattle, it's because they actually do see human beings as cattle. We always wonder, like, how can you treat another human being this way? Because they're not fucking human. They're not fucking human. No. And then, you know, they think that I remember in that KKK book, now it's taking me back. I remember also it said that the reason why the whites sit on top, because I used to always be like, damn, they on top of every damn nation damn near in the world. Like, how is that even possible, you know? Like, ain't nobody did no major takeover like that. Even though I ain't never talk about it or hinder on it, but now it's coming back to me. It's a piece of the puzzle that's coming together. Even I've been studying breaking my own brainwash for about 15 years now. You know what I'm saying? So this, and the KKK thing I came across, that was like, yeah, that was about over 10 years a damn ago. But now I'm starting to remember that the reason why they sit on top is because the world was gifted to them. It ain't got nothing to do with you being better, stronger, you know, all that stuff. No, it was gifted to them because they were the race that agreed to allow the alien beings all those years ago to start genetically taking their DNA and modifying their, just like they have that agreement today. I know some of y'all done came across it where they said that they literally have these agreements with higher ups to where they are allowed to abduct certain people and continue their genetic research or whatever the hell it is that they're fucking doing. And now, the thing that does throw me off, because I'm finna get ready to tell y'all the Anunnaki story, because I'm trying to start slow. One person came in, they was like, what do you think about the Anunnaki? I said, I've been holding off on that. And the way that the Anunnaki's characteristics are shown, they're shown as being dark, melanated, black beings, okay? Now, in the Book of Enki, Book of Enlil, one of them that I was reading, when they had Adam and Eve, because in the Anunnaki story, it tells you that Adam, the first being that was born, said he came out perfect, and they said that his skin was the color of dark red blood. Why is his skin color described as dark red blood? They stated that they had the Igigi, which were their worker race. Well, they weren't really slaves, but they were like the worker race, the Igigi. And then they had, just like we have different races here, they had different races there. Allegedly, they had already started procreating with other starseeds like the Pleiadians and their goddamn thing else. So I think that they had some different types of races of beings. It freaking had to be, man. Now, Enki is referenced to being the serpent. The serpent in the Anunnaki story. He is the serpent in the Bible. He is the one that came to Eve to wake Eve up. And these hybrids started having babies. It's kind of like being a demigod. You start having babies, and then the gods come down, which we call the fallen angels, and started having sex with the women of the earth. Now, were they creating a more pure, like, type of a freaking bloodline? Could have within the human line or whatever, or the purest, you know what I'm saying? Because it's still an inherent connection to the earth.